How old were you when you first started rapping?
Well, shit, I was about 12 or 13. Yeah, I probably was 13. As soon as I graduated from middle school, so yeah, as soon as I was a freshman, I was just jotting down songs and lyrics, you know. Wasn't really rapping about much, but, you know, it was just a way for me to escape my fucked up life. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. You told us
Yeah,
about your childhood.
Yeah, I was, right.
Yeah.
Really abused, you know what I'm saying? Physically abused, not sexual, nothing. But,
Yeah, yeah.
It just gave me a negative outlook on the world. At the same time, it gave me, you know, strength to, you know, handle a lot of shit,
Yeah.
you know, that's happening in the hood or whatever. So I just started writing, man, you know, and for a couple years, you know, came up with the name Mastamind from a board game back in the day. It was called Mastamind. So, you know, I just you know, took that name and I ran with it, you know. Next thing I know, people around the hood calling me Mastamind of Rhymes because I had this song called Mastamind of Rhymes. That was one of my first raps.
Okay.
And, you know, everybody was walking around the hood, you know, saying, you know, really kind of ridiculing me for even wanting to be a rapper, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talking about I wasn't going to make it, so, you know, hey, they start calling me Mastamind of Rhymes, Mastamind of Rhymes. So, hey, I stuck with the name, Mastamind, you know?
Right on, right on. Now, who was it that you first started rhyming with? You said Letters of Death and Medusa, is that correct?
Yeah, I said Letters of Death.
Okay.
LETAZOFDEF.
DEF?
DEF, yup.
Okay.
Yeah, I got with those dudes, and I had never been in a studio before. You know, I was about I think I was about 17, 17 to 18 around that time.
Okay.
When I made my demo tape. You know, they knew that I wanted to get down with Esham. They knew all about the whole real life movement, and they understood. So instead of me joining their group, you know, I made a demo tape exclusively for Esham and James Smith. And it was 3 wicked songs that I could, as wicked as I can get at that time, you know, because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But,
yeah,
hey, made some dope shit and gave it to Esham, you know. A week later, he called me up, like, you want to do a Nodis record? You know, so.
And that's how Nodis was born?
That's exactly how Nodis was born. You know, I went into it thinking I was going to be a solo artist. You know, because I had about 6, 7 songs ready for the Nodis record. And he just was like, yo, I think it'd be a better plan if you came out with a whole crew with him backing me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would be accepted a little more, and shit, he was right. You know what I'm saying? And
no,
so that's how Nodis was born.
Most definitely. Now, how did you guys? I know this has been answered before, but just once again, just to refresh our memories, how did you guys come up with the name Nodis? Now, was that a mutual decision, or was it somebody specific out of the 3 of you who came up with the name?
It was Should I remember that day? Me, E&T, and Esham was sitting in his room in the studio he had set up, and we was coming up with a song. And he was just over there jotting shit down on the paper. Next thing I know, he wrote down the word Nodis and handed it to me and T. And we looked at it like, what the fuck is this? You know, and he was like, that's going to be the name of the group. I was like, saying backwards? You know, so, you know, we went back and forth with it, but me and T was on board, you know, no matter what the fuck the name was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we didn't care if it was fucking Satan.
Yeah.
Spelled itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So right. So, you know, we just stuck with the name, you know,
right
and
on.
try to define it. You know what I mean? Not as it just being Satan backwards, but give it a meaning. You know. So that's how it was created. Esham came up with that.
All right. Now, what is your favorite Nodis album, and why is it your favorite? I know you said Multi-Killionaire, but could you go back and explain why that is again?
Right. Shit, multi-millionaire. You know, it was a crazy situation because we that album. I think Jay had got locked up around that time, and it was like us three was on our own.
Yeah.
You know, and Eshawn was making some moves, and we made a move to this great studio downtown Detroit, and that's where I flourished at, as an artist, period, and
Now, is that Gotham you're talking about?
I came into my own on that album. I'm really proud of that, and I just got a lot better on that album. So, I feel that is my favorite album, not just because I got better, but because the whole team was just united on that album.
Yeah.
So, if it wasn't a whole Nada song with all three of us, me and Esham did a few songs, just non-stop creating.
Yeah.
And we got about, I guess it was like 21 songs on that album,
Yeah.
And,
And
that's my favorite album.
Yep. That's definitely my favorite personal Nodis album. Out of all of them, but I got a personal attachment to Life After Death as well. I got a lot of good memories to both. But the next question, man, what's your favorite solo album right now, if you can pick one?
Shit, my favorite solo is The Masterpiece.
Right on.
The one I just did.
Yep.
A lot of people say, they would argue with me and say The Mind's Eye was your best shit. You know what I mean? But The Mind's Eye, I didn't even have Esham and TNT on the album.
No, not one track.
And that was right, and that wasn't my choice. You know what I mean? And so that just makes me feel like the album was missing something. So, my favorite album is Masterpiece because I really went in hard on it. I kind of like dug deeper in my soul on it, and I felt like I was back in 1992. You know what I mean? And
that.
The album reflects that because it's really some crazy shit. So crazy mixed with the cool, wicked gangster shit that I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just had to label it a masterpiece because it is what it is.
That it is.
In my eyes.
No,
in my eyes, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I'm not feeling myself, but I'm just saying I'm looking at it from a fan's point of view.
Definitely, and I think the title does it. I think the title definitely does it justice. Now you got some nice collabos on the Masterpiece as well. I know you got one with Scum and Bloodshot called Triple Threat. You got one with Daniel Jordan on there called Lay Hands. Now how'd you end up collaborating with Daniel Jordan?
Daniel Jordan is, he fam, he real life. You know what I'm saying?
You got any future projects lined up with him in the future?
We haven't collabed again yet, but I definitely want to get him on the hook or something in the future for my next album. Daniel Jordan he's a real talent. He's a raw talent.
Definitely, we're big fans of him over here. That's why I mentioned it.
I had to get him on there.
Definitely. Now, what is one of the craziest memories / rock star moments from the days of Nodis? Now, I know you mentioned the concert in Roseville, and the one in Pontiac as well. You want to recap on that for me?
Right. Like I was saying, we took it upon ourselves to print up flyers. Let it be known that Esham had already had. Let's see. This album we was promoting at this concert, Blasphemy. So Esham had already had 2 or 3 albums out.
Yep.
So he was already a ghetto star. Now, and we was out there on the street, in the middle of Gratiot, and 10 Mile or something, actually passing out flyers ourselves. You know what I mean? And it was like I think it was a busy time on Gratiot too. It was like fucking cruise down Woodward or some shit. I don't know.
Woodward Dream Cruise?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, man, we was out there just giving away flyers. Everybody, seeing us out there. We was signing autographs, you know what I mean? But that it paid off to where, the concert sold out.
That's
you know what I mean? And, that's a lot of love to get when you like 22, 23 years old.
Yeah.
For a sold out for a sold out show. You know what I'm saying? And basically all the little shows that we did back in 92, 93, 94 were like that. You know what I mean? But we never took the show on the road. But yeah, just being out there, touching the fans, man, that's one of my favorite memories. I got so many. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's just one for now. You know what I'm saying? And so for me to still be even giving my fans music, man, it's big for me to still be around. And I think it's because I just love the fuck. I love the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And the fans.
And that's
so that's why I still
that's the
do
best.
it. I never got big rap money. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I've always had a job. You know, that's what another thing the fans don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mastamind, I had a job in 1992 when my first album dropped.
Yep.
That job getting paid $30 an hour. You feel me?
Yeah.
I worked there for 15 years, and I just quit in 2008 to go full time with Eshawn.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did the Toxic Avenger when I left Chrysler. You know what I mean?
Right
I
on.
left a $30 an hour job to do this, so I must love this shit.
Yeah. No, most definitely,
You know what I'm
and it
saying?
shows in your music.
Right. So, man, I appreciate any accolades I can get, any praise, any love. I really appreciate it, and I do deserve it, and I will prove that I deserve it.
Right on. Now, if you had any advice for any new underground wicked rappers out there trying to make it big in this scene and in this genre, what would it be?
Man, let alone the rap game is a tough game anyway. But when you try to do some wicked shit, oh man, dude, it's really hard.
It is.
You know, and it's straight underground. So you can't come in this game thinking about fame. That's it. You know what I mean? Because
Exactly.
you got to put the work in. You got to put the work in. As far as not just writing raps, but learning the business. I didn't learn the business when I came in. You know what I mean? I was just a straight up raw. I was just a raw rapper, raw talent, and you know, Esham did help me mold myself. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, you got to keep good people around you. First of all, keep a hell of a team around you. Stay true to what you do. Don't just be spitting some wicked shit and don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
For real. It's like, do some research. Read the Bible, motherfucker. Read the Quran or something.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like, do some research. But, you know, I'm just saying that to say,
Educate yourself.
yeah. And you stay true to what you do. It'll come automatically, you know, if you got real education about it. But really, man, it's just, like I say, stay true to what you do. And it may not happen overnight, because it didn't for us, you know, but stay true to what you do.
Most definitely. Now that's a positive message right there coming from a legend, so I'd take notice, y'all. Now,
Sure.
What's up with the long-awaited Liquid Drano LP? Now, you said it was finished but tied up due to the rights of the original being owned by somebody else?
Right. And that person, you know, I don't even want to, you know, say the name.
Right
you know
on.
what I mean?
No, I ain't asking you to. I was just wondering if
Right.
it was. I was just doing the timeline basically around the time Closed Casket came out and all that, thinking that maybe that it was tied up due to that, because I know about the Warlock Records situation somewhat anyway.
Right,
you know what I mean? So that's what I was.
Right.
That's all I was wondering anyway. But go on and
but you know, I was just gonna say that. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Liquid Drano. You know, like I said, it's been done for years, including the 6 new songs. You know, I guess the people who own it, they must be waiting on me to die or something. I don't know. So it could be worth more or something. I don't know. But I don't know why they holding on to it. And, you know, I wish I had some songs. I'll be releasing them right now for free. But I do got one track. I do got one Liquid Drano track that I will be releasing around Halloween. So
shit.
look out for that.
Right on.
Right. Go ahead, leak something and shit. You know what I mean?
Dig that.
But I can't wait for the fans to hear the Liquid Drano, for real.
No, I'm sure the fans can't wait either. I myself have been waiting for a long time to hear that. I actually just listened to the EP
Right.
today, and it got me to thinking about it. But anyway, how did you personally feel about the End of the World album? And a lot of fans want to know why there was only one song with Mastermind on there.
Well, the End of the World is like that's gonna be like a chapter of my book. But
Okay.
seriously, you know, the same problems that stem from me not doing the End of the World is the reason why there's not another Nodis album to this day.
Yeah.
And that's the root of all evil.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I feel like I had put so much work into the first 5 Nodis albums that, you know, I just was looking for more, you know, from Esham before I did that album. And there was no money involved in it for me, so I couldn't do it again, you know. And I did the one song in Faith, on Faith, that,
Yeah.
you know, I was gonna get treated right, but I didn't, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to bash Esham, because I would never do that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just a truthful dude. You know what I mean? I'm the realest motherfucker out here like that. You know what I mean? I don't lie and make up stories or put up a fake facade for the fans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I tell them the truth if they want to know. Yeah, I was mad as hell about not End of the World, but I've come to grips with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've never listened to it. You know what I mean?
It's understandable.
And I just don't. You know, I just don't think that it's a credible. I don't think that it's a credible Nodis album. I really don't. You know, it's got like an asterisk next to it for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. No, I could definitely understand your
it is
view.
what it is.
Yep, definitely. I think everybody can understand your view on that. I myself, I think it's a good album, but like you said, I don't think it's really a Nodis album per se. It's more just Esham and TNT album in my eyes.
Right. That's the same thing that goes for the Vatican. The mixtape that me and Esham did.
Yep.
That wasn't a real Nodis record.
No, because he was only on 2 tracks on that.
Right. And you know, I understand the fans' pain. I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just apologize. I want to apologize to the fans for End of the World and the whole, you know, Nodis situation right now. Because we should have been did 5 more albums. You know what I mean?
Most definitely. Well, I don't think anybody's trying to point the blame, and if they are, then they obviously just they don't know what they're talking about and need to mind their own business. People just need to promote collaborations and unity among artists instead of taking sides and choosing beefs that have nothing to do with them, and that's been a big problem too among the fans. So
I want to let people know that if you ever discredit me or blame me for a situation about Nodis, you got the wrong one.
Yeah.
Seriously, because I'm the most loyal motherfucker in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm ready to do Nodis right now. So I've heard comments about people saying, "Oh, Mastamind tripping. He got to get his mind right," or it's just a lot of shit I've heard. You know what I mean? But I don't take it to heart. You know, you can't have feelings in this game. You know, but I still love the fans.
No, most definitely.
Always.
And the fans definitely love the music, man, because they keep buying it. And I've been one of the fans that for the past 15 years, every time anything Nodis, Mastermind, Esham related comes out, I'm the first one to cop it. You know what I mean? And always will be as long as you guys keep making good music. So.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For real.
Thank you. So.
Hey, that shit. Right, go ahead.
Tell us more about your album with Schizo, The Orthist, coming out on October 16th. And also, how did you link up with Schizo and Merc?
Well, shit, I linked up with Schizo through a promoter from Kalamazoo. I did a show out in Kalamazoo, and a dude named Adam Shepard, he introduced me to Schizo. Yeah.
Okay.
He introduced me to Schizo at the show, you know, but I didn't think they wanted to do an album or nothing, but a couple weeks later after the show, he called me like 3 times, asking me about doing a collab album with him, and I get that all the time.
Yeah.
I think take it seriously. But we hooked up a nice deal, and I heard Schizo's work. As we were making the album, I really got into his work, and he's a great rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so we kind of connected, and I felt that same camaraderie when I was with Nodis, when I was working with Schizo. So it came out beautiful, and the Orthus EP we released a year ago, we decided to reload it, some more songs.
Yeah.
So it's got five new bangers on it. And it's shipping from Toxic.com on October 16th. But you can get advanced copies now from GoreShopHop.com and Schizo himself.
All right.
So
yeah, we have Wicked Music Monthly has an interview actually with Schizo tomorrow to speak on the Nodis 20-year anniversary and his new album coming out, as well as the Orthus. So
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely. And like you said, he's definitely a very slept-on lyricist, and it's real cool that artists like you collaborate with artists like that, and help them get their name out there, and wake people up who are sleeping on artists who deserve that type of credit.
Oh yeah, that's all I'm doing, man. I'm reaching back. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Reaching back and pulling somebody with me.
That's what's up. That's what this game needs more of, is people like that who want to help each other instead of pull each other down.
Oh yeah.
Now,
So,
do you have any shows coming up that we can look forward to, either solo or as the Orthus?
well, we're setting up a tour now. I don't want to say who it is yet, the full lineup, but we're setting up a tour in December.
Okay.
And I'll keep you posted, though. I'm sure you can,
Right on.
update it or whatever.
Now,
Update the fans.
you guys gonna be heading towards Michigan this time?
Oh, absolutely.
Right on.
Even though it's going to be cold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we usually don't like to tour in the winter, but this will be my 3rd tour this year. And people may think that I'm burning myself out or whatever, but people got to understand that Mastamind has not really been on tour.
Yeah.
I did several tours back in 2000, 2001.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've never really been on tour, so I'm about to stay on the road.
Yeah, definitely. You got to enjoy that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I need to perform for these fans, because I'm not just a rapper, I'm a performer. For real.
Real talk. Now, just to reconfirm this is the question that's been bubbling in everybody's mind right now. The rumor of the new Nodis, the fuck everybody. You already said, right, that this is false, and you're not involved with any such project.
Yeah, it's false. I wish it was true.
Okay.
But it's false. I haven't been contacted by Esham. I kicked it with TNT the other day, and he ain't say nothing about it.
Okay.
So,
now,
I just want to let people know that TNT will be at a few shows of mine in December, so just keep that in mind.
All right.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
You heard it.
And,
that's TNT. All right. Now, that's why I was just going to ask you, too, if TNT is retired from the rap game, or if he still plans on dropping Suicide Bomber, or any news with T that you might be aware of.
I can say this, that, TNT took a real long hiatus, but he loves it like I do.
Yeah.
And so, he loves the fans too. He in the same situation I am as far as Nodis goes. So I would think that TNT will be recording in the near future. He's told me something about a mixtape
Okay.
he's doing, so let's all cross our fingers.
Most definitely.
And hope the Suicide Bomber comes and drops a bomb one day.
Yep. All
For
right.
real.
Now, last but not least, we're back on the record here. Last but not least, I'd like to say that on behalf of myself, Wicked Music Monthly, and all your diehard fans and day oneers out there, thank you for your contribution to the wicked shit. Without Nodis, none of this would be relevant today, and all three of you deserve to be honored with a tribute before any other artist in this genre. Is there anything you'd like to say to the day oneers, suicidalists, juggalos, and all the other fans out there who are reading this right now?
Oh yeah, I just want to thank motherfuckers from the bottom of my fucking heart. You know, if the fans wasn't buying that shit back in 92, 93, 94, and so on, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you today. You know what I mean? And we have written a hell of a legacy for ourselves. You know, this shit it's forever. You know what I mean? So I just appreciate motherfuckers opening their mind and listening to the wicked shit and accepting it as a real formidable art of music. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep doing what I do simply off the love of the fans and the love of the music that I got.
Most definitely.
So man, to all the day oneers and newcomers and juggalos and everybody, suicidalists, man, I will represent Nodis till the day I die.